The Hutu and the Tutsi are two different types of people. While they're different, they both share similarities. For example, the Hutu and the Tutsi both have a large population. And for the most part, the majority of the citizens who belong to each class don't play a large role or have much of an opinion on politics. Politics is more for the elites of both groups. While these elites are few, their opinions are outspoken. While the genocide was happening, or before it was happening, the Hutu political leaders had grown up with the distorted opinion of the Tutsi because of the Belgian occupation of Rwanda, and they now viewed the Tutsi as an evil group of people who only wanted to rule with power and cruelty. They didn't see themselves as on equal level as the Tutsi. They viewed the Tutsi as a much higher level, on a much higher level than they are, and in so doing so, they convinced their citizens of this idea. They convinced the citizens that the Tutsi were better than them and that the Tutsi hated them and that the Tutsi would rule cruelly and without mercy. This opinion and belief that was shared with the lower class Hutu caused the fear and hatred that is required to start a genocide. It instilled the fear and the hatred that the Hutu had towards the Tutsi in order to mass murder this group of people. The Tutsis' view on politics was much the same for the majority. Not many of them played a large or had a large opinion of politics. The Rwandans are a mostly simple people who view life as a day-to-day thing. But while the majority did not have an opinion, there were a few who did. And these Tutsi believed that they did hold a higher social ranking than the Hutu, and this is the same reason as the Hutu did, was because of the Belgian occupation. Some of the similarities of the two groups of people was the significance that both of them placed on song and dance and their history. This often played a large role in their political decisions. While the difference between the two was, of course, the belief of social class difference between the two groups of people.